Stoke-on-Trent today visiting a pottery he helped to save. The Prince's Regeneration Trust stepped in to help the struggling Middleport pottery 5 years ago. It's since had a £9 million makeover and is now a popular visitor attraction. Well, Liz Copper's in Middleport for us tonight. Seems as if the Prince has a real affection for the potteries then, Liz.
That's right. When this factory was built back in the 1880s, it was designed as a model factory. But over the years, its fortunes have fluctuated, and in recent times, its very future has been in jeopardy. But the Prince's Regeneration Trust have come in to do this regeneration work, and the Prince was here today to see the latest developments. This is the fourth time Prince Charles has made an official visit to the Victorian pottery he helped to save.
But this one, I think, has demonstrated something very special, which is that you can also maintain the all-important jobs of a very important pottery here, with a great tradition, with a great history. And apart from anything else, I had to keep it going because we sell some of their products in the shops.
Part of the factory has been converted into studios, and the Prince met artists who've moved in recently. Prince Charles always receives an enthusiastic welcome here.
If Prince Charles hadn't moved in, I think the factory would have folded.
He's taken it in his heart to make sure places like this survive and prosper.
Middleport was the location for the hit BBC Two show, The Great Pottery Throwdown. The Prince met the programme's contestants, presenter and notoriously emotional judge.
Without crying again, it was a tremendous honour. It really was. The Middleport steeped in ceramic history, obviously.
He's really passionate about Middleport, and we are. I mean, it's amazing to be back. We love it here.
It's not just here at Middleport, where Prince Charles and his charities are reviving and revitalising historic buildings. It's in nearby Burslem that the Prince's Regeneration Trust is working to breathe new life into the Wedgwood Institute. This was regarded as one of England's most at-risk Victorian buildings, but now it's being restored. The Prince also met students from Hayward's Sixth Form Academy, who'll be moving into the Burslem School of Art building, once home to world-famous ceramic artists.
Because of the changes, the building, new works, new design, everything, people can be interested in, like, when they walk past, like, hey, what's this building?
No one's really paid attention to, like, around Burslem, but since he's showing, like, an interest in it, other people started to pay more attention to what it is and the heritage of the place.
The next major project at Middleport will be opening up the restored steam engine, which once powered the entire factory. In Prince Charles, this unique building has found a champion who's helping to celebrate and reinvigorate Stoke-on-Trent's heritage. Well, many people who live in Middleport credit Prince Charles's energy and enthusiasm for driving the regeneration in this area. 10 years ago, many homes here were earmarked for demolition, and they stayed empty for many years. Families are now, though, starting to move back in. Amelia Bilson is one of them, and she's been speaking to my colleague Laura May McMullen.
Another thing on here was fly tipping.
Amelia Bilson moved to Middleport a year ago, and she was also moved by the rundown state of the area. So much so, she decided to set up a community action group.
Shortly after first moving here, we found a number of syringes, a number of condoms were thrown into our garden. When you're bringing up young children, it does make you think, you know, am I somewhere safe? Are my children safe? But getting involved in the community, knocking on people's doors and finding out who really lives in Middleport, I've discovered that actually most of the people that live here are really lovely people.
Middleport also matters to her neighbours. Some derelict houses are still standing, and residents say they're a blight. But renovation is ongoing, and in the last few years, homes here have been completely renovated and 140 new homes built. Now they want their community to be rebuilt.
The regeneration obviously is good. There's still a lot of negatives that need to be kind of addressed, which is where, like, Amelia's come in. She can kind of see what's happening and she's actioning things, and which is great.
When we were house hunting, it was for our very first home to buy, and you get here and you do see the area and you think, oh, do we want to? But then you look further into it and actually the truth of it is it's a nice area. The fact that it is affordable to us it's lovely. It's somewhere we can think about bringing up a family if we wanted to, and we would be happy to do that.
One of the problems has been community space, but Amelia now has the local bowling green on board.
There's some time available for it to be used by all sorts of people from the community to run, toddler groups, knit and natters, whatever wants to be done, youth clubs.
Amelia says she's proud and passionate about where she lives. She also knows it could take years to rebuild a vibrant community here. It's something, though, she's not giving up on. Laura May McMullen, BBC Midlands Today, Middleport.
Well, although there's still plenty to do here, the regeneration that has happened has received international recognition. Today, Prince Charles picked up Europe's most prestigious award for cultural heritage, and that's in recognition of everything that has been achieved here so far.
Thank you, Liz.